Hi, welcome back to channel FIFA Mobile. Alright, exchange the TOTW points so that you can bring down your countdown to 0 for starter points itself. So do remember, basically, you got to purchase those TOTW players from the market. You must look out for basically the week itself. You can see the above. January 16th to January 23rd will be those players you're looking out for. So make sure you buy the correct one. Alright, so if you come to exchange, you can throw in the same cards, 3 of them of a lower OVR, and then of course you need 2 of the higher OVR players. So in total you need 5 of them. I'm just checking out in terms of the pricing. So even though if I sell these players in the market, apparently after tax you wouldn't get much of all. So I just decided at the end of the day just throw them in as well. So you can see these are some of the really cheap players you can buy from the market, but make sure when you do that, make sure you check the bio. It's the correct period, or so-called correct week itself, because they only ask for the current week TOTW player. So I did a mistake. Apparently I buy the previous week, although it is really cheap, but it's not able to use it. So with that exchange done, then you have that 100 points, and definitely you can go to your store, and then you go to your comment TOTW, and then you click on it, you get another pack open, and you bring the countdown clock down to 3, and then later on you do more, you'll be 2 and 1, and then eventually 0. So the purpose of getting 0 is that you can claim a starter, right? The TOTW starter itself. I'm hoping to claim it soon. Of course, if your luck is good during those 100 points, use the TOTW, you may get a good player as well. But so far my luck isn't that fantastic. So I'm just making sure I have more than sufficient of both the low OVR and the high OVR. It must be above 73 for the 2 of the high OVR players, and any other players below 70 will do as well for those 3. So in total it's 3 low OVR, 2 high OVR players. All must be TOTW for the current week. So make sure you do that. Alright, so I'm going to buy a few more, and make sure as I share with you a few more of those 100 points collected, and then I'm going to claim a few more of those packs and bring down that clock. I think the most critical part is to bring down that clock to 0. Probably need to be done by tomorrow, because there's a real limit of 3, and if we change for 3 packs of 100 points, I can't bring it down further. So if you don't do that, yes, you can also wait and bring it down slowly. There's no hurry in it, but of course if you get a fantastic player from those starter TOTW pack, you can basically sell with good price right now in the market, because as you move along, the OVR is going to increase, i.e. those cards coming out will be of high OVR, and when then you decide to do this and sell, the cost, also called the profit you can make from this, wouldn't be commensurated. So make sure you do some calculation as well. This is the mistake I made. I thought this player is relatively cheap, so I decided to buy it. And very quickly, how to do about buying is that you must see from the sales. Alright, so here you can easily buy this player. Basically when there's this one you can't, alright, because it's a lot of people are buying. This one you can, 15,900. The moment you click on it, it'll be sold, and it'll be in your orders. Alright, so I purchased quite a number. Alright, so unfortunately this I made a mistake, as I mentioned earlier, without checking the player bio. So I'm purchasing an old card. Alright, that doesn't work. You can only work with new cards here, so you can't use the previous week cards. Alright, so they're using for current week TOTW. As I mentioned in my thumbnail, make sure you look out for only the current week TOTW players to buy. Okay, so I'll just go to it one more time. These are the low OVR players. Make sure you check out. Of course, besides that, you can check the prices. Those with a lot in rates, basically people are chasing after them. You can't buy it unless you fix a very high price. You go for those whereby nobody wants, like here. The price can't match. You can get it instantaneously when you match the price to the sales, those in blue. Alright, so otherwise you can queue. Of course you can queue and you'll be the top 3 or top 1 queue, because no one is queuing for it. Yours will be the first one to be off the market. Alright, so that's how I do it, and I bring the counter down again to 2. So I got to bring it down to 0, so it means that I got to do 2 more times. But unfortunately, TOTW exchange only allows 3 times a day. So if you do not do that on the daily basis, it will take you a long while before you can bring it down to 0. But again, there's no fixed rule in doing this, because it doesn't mean that if we bring it down to 0 and we get a starter and can make a huge profit profit out of it. I may be making a loss after all, but end of the day, this is something like a lottery. You're putting in players that cost like 20,000 or even 10,000 each. So easily an exchange of, let's assume you spend about 12,000, three of them, it used to be 36,000, and then you spend another probably 30,000 each for the 73 OVR and above. Let's assume you're spending about near to 100,000 each exchange. And this exchange, when it comes to it, what do you get in return? So you will get a counter down, brought down near to zero, and then of course you get a card, and the card may not be that fantastic after all. Maybe you get a card and worth 50,000. So in short, after tax you get about 45,000, so you're losing about 55,000 per exchange. All right, so that's hoping that eventually when you get the starter card, you get a really good card, and that card could worth hundreds of thousands or even a million. Then there'll be a good chance you're making a profit. All right, so this is not pure in terms of profit. It's just maybe by luck, and you get it. If not, it's just a lottery, like I said. So it doesn't mean that it's a pure profit making move. But I mean, there are a lot of other things to do. This is something that I love to do in terms of buying like a lottery. So go ahead and give it a try. I mean, no harm. Then you'll see for yourself. Maybe you're lucky. You may get even better. Okay. So all I said, check the BIOS. Make sure you check the BIOS, and then you can see here. This is easy to get. 39,000. You can easily get them. They are already available once there's in blue. So that's how you do it. Okay. So getting the market. Sometimes you're wondering how come I'll be waiting so long and then I couldn't get the players. It's because you're not looking after the buy and sell column. So alright, so with that we bring it down and we hit the maximum, and we can't do any more exchange already for the day. And of course there's another exchange for the skill boost if you prefer. Alright, so that's it in terms of those exchanging. I've hit the limit, and really once this is the one, so I'll bring it down to I think one. Alright, so one more to go, and then probably I can do get a starter. Thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.